AEW, get rid of Forbidden Door. You have now made Forbidden Door, the concept of Forbidden Door, completely obsolete. Completely obsolete. It doesn't mean anything anymore. It never have done. You never have done a good job of introducing the other side, New Japan, CMLL, whoever else you got on it, right? You never ever do a good job introducing these people. You never ever do a good job telling the story with these people. It is never no type of like angle that goes into these matches. It's never no stories that go into these matches. Is a lot of disrespect if you ask me. A lot of disrespect. You expect us to care and like be invested into a group of guys and girls we've never heard of. Y'all bring them over and y'all don't give them a proper introduction. Y'all don't give them vignettes throughout the weeks. It isn't no invasion angle at least. I'm not saying, oh, go to invasion angle, but it's like the most obvious, easiest one to do, right? I'm not saying you gotta do that every year, but why we don't get an introduction where we're seeing champions from these other places cut promos or have some type of story with the champions of AEW. Forbidden Door, how did Forbidden Door come from? We had what? Let me see. When Will Ospreay was not in AEW, we had Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega. So that was a Forbidden Door match, right? You had Will Ospreay and Orange Cassidy. That was the first one. What else we had on Forbidden Doors? We had Sonata and Jungle Boy. Sonata was New Japan champ at this time. Few other things. I can't remember all of them because even then, y'all never introduce these people the correct way or make anybody give any fucks. You expect your fans, you think all your fans watch New Japan and CMLL. I've never even heard of CMLL until they showed up on AEW. Just like with New Japan, I've never heard of half of these New Japan guys until they showed up at Forbidden Door. So that was the cool part, but you expect your fans to go Google and look these dudes up. That's where you get it confused. As a wrestling fan in America, we are entitled, okay? We do not want to go spend extra 5 minutes looking up people we can barely remember names. Do you realize some of these motherfucking names is hard to remember and spell? So that's why if you kept throwing them in our face during the Forbidden Door era, basically the Forbidden Door build-up, if you kept doing that, then we at least would know, oh, okay, I'm going to go look him up or I'm going to go look her up. But see, we would go look up somebody proudly if you threw them in our face and made it seem like, okay, we need to watch that guy, we need to watch that girl, right? Like the girl that went against Mercedes one day, Stephanie Vanger or something like that. She looked like she got something, right? Why we didn't get no vignettes? We got one, I think maybe two, but like we should have got them weekly. We should have had something with them too. Why they didn't have a press conference? Something. You made every single person on the other side look like jobbers. Every single one of them. You made every single one of them look like jobbers. So that's when I heard when Naito beat Moxley, I was fucking shocked. But lucky enough, I knew who Naito was from Forbidden Doors before, right? But still, that doesn't help y'all case. Y'all do not make the other guys and girls from the other side look good against AEW at all. Y'all make everybody look weaker than y'all, which is really bullshit. Forbidden Door is supposed to showcase other companies with yours, right or wrong. Ain't that what Forbidden Door, the whole concept, the meaning of it is? See, if WWE did a Forbidden Door, it'll be way better because I'm sure, if they're going to do a Forbidden Door, they're going to do a Forbidden Door right. I'm sure of it, but that's why WWE will never do it. That's why. Because I just don't think Dirty still has an ego just like y'all do. I don't think I think Dirty would introduce them right, but who would believe any of these people will win really in a Dirty? But that's a whole nother subject. That's fantasy booking. Let's talk about the now. How did Forbidden Door come from being, all right, crossover brands, crossover fights, quote unquote dream matches, to the main event now in 2024 is a whole AEW match? Swerve and Will Ospreay are two AEW contracted wrestlers. That's the main event, but this is Forbidden Door. Get rid of Forbidden Door, bro. What's the point of it? Get rid of Forbidden Door. Because at this point, this is just a cop out. This is just another slot to put your AEW matches on there. Pretty much. Let's think of another one, a random one. The Acclaim against the Elite. How was that Forbidden Door where all they had Tanahashi with them instead of a whole different New Japan team against the Elite? You know what I'm saying? Or a whole different CMLL team against the Elite. I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense. Get rid of Forbidden Door, bro. Just get rid of it. It makes it at the end of the day, it makes no sense. And then I heard y'all put 15 matches on it. How y'all gonna put that many matches and y'all didn't introduce half of these people? Please make that make sense. Y'all didn't introduce half of these people. You just think, who's ever watching AEW, we know all these people. Well, I hate to tell you, buddy. I watch AEW weekly. I try not to miss an AEW Dynamite. And I don't watch or even care to watch half of the other shit y'all try to put out there. The CML, the New Japan, because you don't give me a reason to care. You make it seem like these guys are basic. Hansa Cesaro versus MJF. Seriously? Why? When I think Hansa Cesaro is dope as fuck. Just the little shit I seen of him, like, earlier this year when he showed up. When they was having a little thing with the BCC, which was another ridiculous thing. You just made all them guys look like jobbers against the BCC. But still, I remember him because he wasn't just another luchador that did the same luchador shit we see all the time. He just feels different, looks different, and he wrestles totally different from every other luchador I've seen. That's why I remember his name. But you gotta think, everybody's not thinking like me, where they looking at certain people like, oh, okay, he's sweet or she's dope or whatever. It might be, but it doesn't help no one's case though over there. It doesn't make people feel like, oh man, you need to bring them in, or oh man, you need to use them. It don't help nobody's case, bro. And you had your biggest star go against a guy that I don't even know if he's even a big star over there. According to Conan, he's not even a big star over there. So if Conan is saying that, I don't know how the fuck Conan can be wrong. He's working in AAA and CMLL and all this other shit. So, yeah. According to Conan, about 2 weeks or a week before that, I was listening to the podcast, which is a great podcast with Conan and Disco. He was saying that a lot of those CML guys they brought in are not even big stars. So you really don't help these dude cases at all. You don't even bring in the bigger stars. But even if you did, there's no good introductions to these guys at all. And that's bullshit. Get rid of Forbidden Door if you're going to have 2025 Forbidden Door, and all it is going to be AEW matches. Think about this. You had a TNT title match at Forbidden Door. Who in their right mind really thought a New Japan or CMLL guy was going to win? I don't even know if one of them was even in the match. But you get my drift? Get rid of it, man. Or do better introductions to these guys. Other than that, like, share, subscribe, comment, all the other good shit. We out.